See, the amateur mistake that all the other guys I had on doing the countdown timer was they didn't wait long enough for people to come on and get active. Hey, there's somebody walking with sticks. Hey, how you doing? It's Rob here. Big songwriting contest tonight. Footage of my handlebar camera on my bike. I know people have dash cams, but I have a handlebar cam. Oh, there's a bird. Is that a chipmunk, maybe? Oh, there's a chipmunk running across the road. I wonder where he wants to go. Probably just wants to get across the road. It's a pretty dangerous place for a chipmunk. I like your no trespassing signs. Doesn't it all belong to all of us, or belong to none of us? A little slow going up the hill I like to ride my bike. Ride it almost every day. The cars are generally pretty good. I wish they'd give me more space sometimes though. Why is it that the bigger the vehicle, the less space it gives you? That's the kind of biking I'm liking. When there's hills, I can go up and down. There's a 50-kilometer zone. I better slow down and not get going too fast down this hill. I did this with a handlebar camera. I'm not holding the camera. Big load of pallets. Static from my phone, it's on top of the audio thing. I'm gonna have to fix this. horse nuggets actually, not cow nuggets. Not too many cows on the road, but horses. Well, I'm pulling up behind your buggy. I see you got rear view mirrors, you'll probably see me. I'm trying to be respectful and not take pictures of you, 'cause I know that's not too kind to take pictures of people who don't want to have pictures taken of them. Always think roadside trees, well, they look a little sad. They're usually really poorly pruned, 'cause they prune them just to clear all the power lines. And then in the winter they get so much salt on their roots. It's gotta hurt. Oh, roadside trees, I feel for the roadside trees. By the way, folks, we're doing road songs next week, I think. Thought this would be a good video to prep you for road songs. Oh, there's a bird. Kind of fun to have you give us some suggestions for road songs. If you have any favorites. Oh, lucky. Here comes a farmer. The hardest working people around here. So give them space on the road. You know they're just calling a heavy load. Hey there, farmer. Oh, the grain in the fields and the big, beautiful clouds up in the sky. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you enjoyed the new countdown timer. A little bit of road video from the handlebars of my bike. Here's a classic you may remember. Give us a place to stand and a place to grow, and call this land Ontario. A place to live for you and me, with hopes as high as the tallest tree. Give us a land of lakes and a land of snow, and we will build Ontario. It's a place to stand, a place to grow, Ontario. From the western hill to the northern shore, falls where the waters roar. A place to live for you and me, with hopes as high as the tallest tree. But you didn't know there were this many verses, did you? Give us a land of peace, where the free winds blow, and we will build Ontario, a place to stand, a place to grow, Ontario, a place to live for you and me, with hopes as high as the tallest tree, a place to stand, a place to grow, Ontario. It's the Ontario song, and live from my basement in Ontario, it's Tuesday Live. Good evening. I come to you tonight from the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to live in this magnificent province, this magnificent country, on this magnificent land. Let's keep it a place for everyone. Tonight, we have, very excited about this, the first ever Tuesday Live Songwriting Challenge, where Rob Dylan, Neil Old, Robbie O'Spoon, Willy, and I will share brand new songs that we wrote this very week. And you get to pick one and give bragging rights to one of the regular Tuesday Live crew. It should be fun. I'm not sure how we're going to do the voting. We can do it in the comments, or I thought I could put up some kind of poll after the show, because I'm just not that coordinated to run a poll and a show at the same time. It gets complicated for a simple fellow like me. You're probably wondering why I opened with the Ontario song. If you have a certain vintage and lived in this province, or probably even in this country, you'll remember that song. It certainly brings back great memories of Canada's centennial year back in 1967. That was a few years ago. And it also commemorates a great Canadian songwriter, Dolores Clayman, who passed away at the age of 94 a few days ago. Dolores wrote the Ontario song along with her husband Richard Morris. And Dolores is probably best known for composing the Hockey Night in Canada theme song, which is considered by many to be the unofficial second national anthem of Canada. I was going to try to do that song, but I figured the only way I could do is like most of us. We go da 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 da. Could do it like that, but I'm sure you've got it running through your head already. You'll thank me for planting that earworm. But anyways, rest in peace, Dolores. Fantastic contributions to our national music scene over the years. So in addition to those original songs I referred to, then brand new original songs, and as David's already pointed out, a little risky throwing those guys all into the mix, writing some original songs, myself too. We're also excited to have some guests on the show tonight. We've got Sandy Mackay, one of our regular and favorite guests, to do a couple tunes. And we also have the Tuesday Live debut of singer-songwriter Lukas, and also Marc Lamontagne. You may remember Marc has played on the show. I think he's been on a couple things. He was certainly on a couple of Waxy's productions, and we had him. Marc did a thing of his own a while back, but we have his band Off the Kuff with special guest Marc Lamontagne as well to do a little tune for us. And also stick around for another great set of images captured by Tuesday Live's favorite photographer, Stan McRae. Well, let's take it east to New Brunswick and get Sandy Mackay to get things rolling tonight. Sandy.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It's a beautiful Tuesday here in New Brunswick. This one's called The Wall of Death. Let me ride on the wall of death one more time. Let me ride on the wall of death one more time. You can waste your time on the other rides. This one's the nearest to being alive. Oh, let me take my chances on the wall of death. You ain't going nowhere when you ride on the carousel. I may be a strong man, but what's the good of ringing a bell? The switchback will make you crazy. Where are the bearded ladies? Oh, let me take my chances on the wall of death. On the wall of death, all the world is far from me. On the wall of death, it's the nearest to being free. You can go away with the crazy people in the haunted house. You can fly away in the rocket or spin in the mouth. The tunnel of love might amuse you. Noah's Ark may confuse you. But let me take my chances on the wall of. Let me take my chances on the wall of. Let me take my chances on the wall of death. That's The Wall of Death. Richard Thompson song. Great to see everybody. Stay safe.
Thanks for that, Sandy. Always nice to share your talents from down in New Brunswick. And I know your mom and Evelyn's here tonight. And I assume Ken's there as well. So hi, Evelyn and Ken. Nice to see you here tonight. We also have Lee Burns checking in from over the border, New York State. Good to see you, Lee. Certainly appreciate you watching the show. And Dave Ward up in Fenland Falls. And I think Kathy and Dwight are back up in Fenland Falls as well. I hope everything's nice up in Fenland Falls. We had a few little line of thunderstorms and a cold front go through here. And I know that's gone across a lot of the province. So hope everybody, nobody got any storm damage, but got a little bit of rain. We certainly needed a bit of rain. And I see Chris is here as well. Nice to see you, Chris. Ron from up in Kapuskasey. Nice to see you, Ron. And Brian Stan McRae, our favorite photographer, is here as well. And I'm not sure who all we got here. Did I miss anybody? We had, oh yeah, right. We had Steve Parson checked in early on. Steve the legend, East Coast Hockey League champion from a few years back. And also played, I'm not sure, Steve, did you win a Memorial Cup? I'm not sure if Steve's still here or not. But fantastic hockey player back in the day. Speaking of hockey, here's a guy who doesn't play any hockey at all, but I guess he can put together a song. He's out busy chasing, when he's not out busy chasing rabbits. Let's see our first contestant tonight in the songwriting contest. Cousin Willie out in the shed. Hey, Willie.
Hey, is that a rabbit out there? God dang rabbit, get out of there. God dang rabbit. Hey, y'all. Willie here. Good to see ya. Hope everybody's had a good week. I've had a pretty good week. Got my hat back. After all, I got a little angry at that Stu fella, but at least gave my hat back. Maybe I lost it somewhere. He found it and put it in the trap, trying to get back to me, I'm thinking. But anyway, I'm going to go check the trap a little bit. Still trying to catch the little fella, but haven't had much luck. But I've been trying to keep him out of the garden. Putting up a little fence and stuff, try to keep him out. So We're kind of protecting our beans and our carrots and our beets that he gets into, but haven't seen him. He's usually just up there eating the grass and stuff. But anyways, we're going to go see if we catch him in the trap after this. But anyways, I thought for this songwriting challenge, I thought, well, I've written a few songs along the way. Maybe I've played a few of them on the show. I think in the past, they've been around for a while. You might remember them. But I thought, well, I better write a new one. So I just wrote this one just the other day. And kind of just made up a love song, I guess. Once saw a girl, back in South Carolina, I saw this girl, she was riding in a Volkswagen Beetle. I thought, well, that's a funny looking car when I first saw it. You don't see too many of those in South Carolina. I saw this girl, she had long blonde hair, and she had flowers in her hair too, and kind of wrote this song about her, though I never really got to know her. And I thought, well, maybe if I did, I might have known her a little better. It's called Flowers in Your Hair. I know I'm a little redneck and you're a little hippie girl, but we thought we'd try to make it work to give it a little whirl. A redneck boy and a hippie girl with radical different points of view, but no matter how you add it up, well, 1 and 1 makes 2. And I wondered what you were thinking when you stared up at the sky. What I did and what went wrong when you start to cry. I could see the passion in your eyes, see how much you care. Smell your patchouli oil perfume and the flowers in your hair. I loved your patchouli oil perfume and the flowers in your hair. Nice old can of Bud Light, a great big hunk of meat on a charcoal-fired barbecue. That's all I really need. Why did you have to judge me and all the things I do? You know I'm a little redneck guy, and you're a little hippie too. I wonder what you were thinking when you stared up at the sky. What I did and what went wrong when you'd start to cry. I could see the passion in your eyes and see how much you care. Smell your patchouli oil perfume and the flowers in your hair. I loved your patchouli oil perfume and the flowers in your hair. Glass of kombucha, something made out of tofu, a skunky smell and smoke in the air, it all reminds me of you. I tried to keep an open mind, not let it get to me, but always be a redneck and you'll always be hippie. I wondered what you were thinking when you stared up at the sky. What I did and what went wrong when you'd start to cry. I could see the passion in your eyes and see how much you care. Smell your patchouli oil perfume and flowers in your hair. Loved your patchouli oil perfume and flowers in your hair. I love your patchouli oil perfume and the flowers in your hair. go see who caught that stew. Let's go.
Well, let's go see if Stu got into the trap this time. Tell Rob, you got to change that flag, Rob. You know, that team didn't even protect their goalie against that team from Seattle, whatever going on there. Anyways, I don't know. Anyway, oh, geez, what is they're trapped down. I'm a little nervous this time, though. But this Stu fella's messing with my head. Let's get her open here, see if we can see what's Stu. Oh, look at that. Stu left me some flowers. Ain't that pretty? Well, maybe there's more to this rabbit than I think there is. That's pretty nice. Just Stu to leave me some flowers. They're kind of pretty. Willie, nice job with that tune, and I think I can see that on a T-shirt someday. I love your patchouli oil perfume and the flowers in your hair. That would make a nice T-shirt, I think. And also, it's kind of nice to see that the Willie and Stu relationship seems to be calming down a little bit. Maybe there's something going on out there. I'm not sure. But anyways, Ron, you're asking about voting. You might want to hear all the songs before you start voting. Although, if you really like Willie, I guess that's okay too. And hi, Liz. Good to see you tonight. I saw Liz checked in, and Karen as well. Good to see everybody out there. Our next performer, not in the contest, which is a good thing because he's kind of a real professional and a real talent as well. Found out about this young man, from his dad, Ron Desailly, who's in the audience tonight and a regular Tuesday Live watcher from way up in Kapuskasing, former player with the legendary Kapuskasing band Nothing in the Crib. And in fact, Ron told me that when he was probably in his teenage years, Al took over from his dad in the band, and I think Marc Desailly played in that band too for a while. And but Al went on to tour a bit as a musician and made some great fantastic music. Although he's currently working or running a landscaping business in Mississauga, but he is an amazing talent, as you're going to see here in a minute. And we hope that he's back on stage again soon. But here's a real singer-songwriter, Al Lukas. And I believe this song was originally recorded in Vancouver when he was on tour. So let's turn it over to Al Lukas.
Don't you ever tire trading pity in for change? Don't made up excuses ever start to sound the same. Don't hold on to friends who can only share the shame. Don't let your world down. No, don't let your world down. Don't let that bottom fall out. Let your world down, 'cause you've been living in doubt. Don't let your world down. No one should do this without. Don't let your world down. And everybody wants you to be there for yourself. Be there every time before anybody else, and everybody wants to get down off your shelf. So come on, don't let your world down. Don't let your world down. Don't let that bottom fall out. No, don't let your world down, 'cause you've been living in doubt. No, don't let your world down. Without, no, don't let your world down. Don't let your world down.
Well, that was Don't Let Your World Down by Al Lukas, and kind of glad he's not in the competition tonight because it'd be pretty strong, pretty tough one to go against that one. But fantastic work, Al. You can check out more of his stuff on YouTube. We'll put the link up to some Al stuff on Tuesday Live. We've got a little artist page there, featured artist page, where we put information up about the performers who appear on the show, so you can look up more information about them. But certainly feel free to Google them right away. But fantastic, Al. Really enjoyed that and hope to have more of his tunes on the show moving forward. And one thing we do have on the show on a regular basis, and certainly appreciate it and enjoy it every week, are the amazing nature photographs of Stan McRae down in Eastern Ontario, who does just a great job capturing, patiently, I think, waiting and capturing so many fantastic pictures of the scenery and the wildlife and the general goings on out in Eastern Ontario. So I'm going to flip it over to Stan here and see what he has to share with us this week, and I'll just play along. Fantastic images as always, Stan. Watch out for that shark, though. Some nasty sharks down there in the St. Lawrence. They must get up, I don't know how they get past the power dam, but be careful out there. It is Shark Week. It's a song by one of my favorite Canadian songwriters, Fred Eagleston. 16 miles from Arkadelphia, right near the Texas border. Traffic was stopped at a railway crossing. I took it to the shoulder. Stoked the cattle, I put it to the metal. I shook that gravel loose. I missed the train, but I was happy with a glimpse of the caboose. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, I like trains that call out through the rain. I like trains, I like sad trains, I like trains that whisper your name. I was born on a Greyhound bus. My mama was a diesel engine. They tried to put me behind the wheel, but I wouldn't let them. Should have seen the look in their eyes, how it turned to tears when I finally told them I wanna be an engineer. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, like trains that call out through the rain. I like trains. I like sad trains. I like trains that whisper your name. Now you think that I got someone new, but darling, that ain't true. 'Cause I could never love another woman besides you. Ain't some dewy-eyed darling, it's gonna drive you insane. But anymore I'd be listening for the sound of a big old train. 'Cause I like trains. I like sad trains. I like trains that call out to the rain. I like trains. I like fast trains. I like trains that whisper, that whisper, that whisper your name. Little Radio Smith song there. Now on to our next contestant in the Tuesday Live Songwriting Challenge. We have, and I have pretty high expectations of this guy, let me tell you, because he's got pretty good genes for it. Anyways, Bob Dylan's younger brother, Rob Dylan. Okay, Rob, you with us? Uh-oh, what happened to Rob? Where is he? How does it feel?
Well, hello everybody, it's Rob Dylan here, and well, for the songwriting challenge, you know, I haven't written a lot of songs, not like my brother. I mean, he's written thousands of songs, and I've written very few. Wrote one about trees, and it's mostly just about wood. I thought, well, I better not use that one, it's not very good, it's just about wood. But, so I wrote this one just the other day when I was thinking about things, and just kind of went with my flow of consciousness, so to speak, and not sure what to call it, but I guess if I have to give it a name, I'm going to call it Far, but Not Too Close. I hope you like it.
When you walk away, you better walk away to stay. 'Cause I don't have the wherewithal to fight. It goes on night after night. I know that it ain't right. Sometimes it feels like it just is. The only path we have from here to there. And I don't think that I don't care. Maybe my heart has room to spare, but I filled it up and emptied it long ago. They say you reap what you sow, but here's the things that I don't know. Is why I can see things far not too close. I can see things far,
said, son, but do you talk to trees? You speak to them, but you don't speak to me. Can you have a relationship with a great big hunk of wood, but not with the woman who brought you into this world? Oh, I can see things far, but not so close. Yes, I can see things far, but not so close. I think I know who you are and where you're gonna go. I see the morning sun, but I stumble through the snow. I see things I wanna see, but I don't see everything. Oh, I can see things far, but not so close. Yes, I can see things far, but not so close. We all have things we choose to see, and things we choose to ignore. Sometimes stay, don't go away, when we should be looking for a door. We all get stuck where we are, we just can't walk away. We can see things far, but not so close. We all see things far, but not so close. We see things far, but not so close. We all see things far, but not so close.
Well, I think you can see why folks are calling Rob Dylan the next Dylan. He's certainly got that Dylan-esque sound to him, certainly, and you know the sort of the stream of consciousness lyrics there. That was pretty deep. I'm still sort of thinking about that song. It's something else. But then I think folks are going to put these songs up on Facebook and probably YouTube too, so you can listen to them a little more carefully and make your decision afterwards, because I don't want people jumping to conclusions here. We got some pretty deep stuff coming on here. And speaking of deep thinkers, this fellow's not one of them, but we'll send it out to Dublin, Ontario, and see what Robbie O'Spoon's conjured up with his little mini guitar.
everybody out there in internet land. It's Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario, just having a grand time, hilling the potatoes and swilling the pigs and, well, having a good summer. Hope everybody else having a good summer, little hot, but we're getting a bit of rain, so it's not too bad. We could use a touch more rain right now, but who knows, maybe it'll come, maybe it won't. Everybody talks about the weather, but nobody does nothing about it. So anyways, Rob said, we're going to do this songwriting challenge this week, Robbie, so I'd like you to write a song. And I thought, well, not really a songwriter. I'm more of a, pig swiller and a potato hiller. But, I did write that one song a while back. If you've been watching the show, you remember I wrote the song called The Hillin' and the Swillin'. That was a pretty good song, I thought. So I thought, well, what can I write about? And Rob said, well, Robbie, just write about what you know. So I thought, well, what do I know about? I know the pigs, I know the potatoes, and, well, I know McGuinness as well. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try to write a song that includes some of those things. So this is what I came up with. I hope you like it. It's called Why Don't We Sing About Things We Love? There's one vegetable that's always on me table. I love it nearly much as me mom. Me dad taught me to plant it, to hill it, to dig it, and save extra to plant again next spring. And why are there no songs about potatoes? Why don't we sing about the things we love? The rain in the spring, the sun in the summer, the potatoes we dig in the fall. The potatoes we dig in the fall. No one gives a frig about the lowly pig who gives us their all for our bacon. They never seek out a thrill, they ask only for their swill and appreciate any slop we can give them. And why are there no songs about pigs? Why don't we sing about the things we love? The rain in the spring, the sun in the summer, the bacon on our lettuce and tomato sandwich. Yes, the bacon on our lettuce and tomato sandwich. Why are there no songs about whistling? Why don't we sing about the things we love? The rain in the spring, the sun in the summer. There's one thing I love, it's a freshly pulled Guinness, the foamy darkness settling in me glass. It's the nectar of the gods, it lubricates all our conversations, makes the dullest of man feel wise. And why are there no songs about Guinness? Why don't we sing about the things we love? The rain in the spring, the sun in the summer, a pint with your friends in the pub. Yes, a pint with your friends in the pub.
Oh, that was quite a song, Robbie. I know Stan's certainly you reached Stan even without pulling out the lead solo potatoes, which I know Stan loves the instrumental potatoes that Robbie plays once in a while. If you haven't seen that, stick around the show for a while. I'm sure he'll get them out. There's another potato harvest coming up. I think it's only a certain time of year. Robbie explained to me once. It's only a certain time of year that the potatoes are perfect for playing percussive potatoes. So has to wait for that. It's a very specialized thing, but and very specific to the small part of Ireland that Robbie O'Spoon comes from. But it's very nice, Robbie. I see David is compiling the list of songs there. So maybe if you want to vote at some point in time, let me wait till you hear all the songs first. So I haven't even played yet. I don't want people voting for other people's songs before you've even heard me play. Or Neil Old we still have coming up as well. But maybe we'll get David to compile the votes, at least of the active listeners, and we'll put them up on the internet too, and we'll see if there's any difference between the live audience and those people who watch it after the fact. Those people. But anyways, speaking of the good people we love, and let's take it down to the East Coast, and Sandy Mackay give us a little bit of a tune from down in the East.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It's 20th of January. It's not the 20th of January, it's 20th of July already. Finn had his birthday. Happy birthday, Finn. Here's a song that I think I remember from a long time ago. Riding on the city Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no names, freight charts full of old black men, in the graveyard of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I am the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when your day is done, dealing card games with the old men in the club cars. Any appointed bag that holds the bottle, feel the wheels, and the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they hear. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I am the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when your day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings a song again, the passengers will please refrain. This train got to disappear in railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? Saying, don't you know me, I'm your native son. I am in the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done.
That was fantastic, Sandy. One of the greatest train songs ever written. City, New Orleans. And appreciate that. A little bit of an audio glitch there. I think it must have been a squirrel chewing on the internet cable somewhere between here and New Brunswick or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, certainly appreciate that, Sandy. Here's my entry in the Tuesday Live Songwriters Challenge. It's I call it Leave It Be. And I just finished reading a pretty dense book on Leonardo da Vinci, about his life and work, and quite an amazing guy. One thing I found really reassuring about Leonardo da Vinci is that he started an awful lot of things that he didn't finish. So it makes us common folk who start a lot of things don't get them done, makes us feel a little better. But I thought, well, if I've read a book about da Vinci, maybe I should try to work Leonardo da Vinci into a song. So I worked him into this song. It's called Leave It Be. I never thought I'd be a Da Vinci, Michelangelo or Raphael. All I wanna be is all I am right now. Spring, summer, winter into the fall. The seed falls to the ground, the rain it comes around. A little shoot it grows into a tree. A boy becomes a man, he tries to understand, till he realizes just leave it be. Even on my darkest day, I think it's safe to say I can always find a way to make it through. But my heart can't take much more, so I'm searching for a door. I'm trying to find my way back home to you. The seed falls to the ground, rain, it comes around. A little shoot, it grows into a tree. The boy becomes a man. He tries to understand till he realizes just leave it be. Falls to the ground. The rain, it comes around. A little shoot, it grows into a tree. The boy becomes a man. He tries to understand till he realizes just leave it be. Till he realizes just leave it be. Until he realizes just leave it be. Thank you. Just leave it be. Just wrote that last week. In fact, all these songs, I sort of insisted, it was one of the rules. These songs had to be written within the last week, so they're fresh off the songwriter press. Speaking of songwriters, I'm not sure, certainly we consider him the greatest Neil Young tribute artist of our generation. And of course, Neil Young, one of the greatest songwriters of our generation. Neil old? Well, let's find out. Well, Lazy, it's nice of you to show up, but I don't know why you had to pawn your drums, buy some hay. But you have to get a new set of drums before you can get back in the band. But I don't know. Rob wants us to write some songs, or a song, anyways. I'm having trouble coming up with anything. Well, I can maybe try to make that work. Why's the grass always greenest on the far side of the fence? And why are horses always fenced in? Why do the fillies look so pretty in the springtime of the year? And why do apples taste so sweet? These are the things that occupy my thoughts every single solitary day. Every single solitary day. I think I can work a chorus here, Lazy. Let me try. There's a single solitary day, and it's happening to you. It's a single solitary day, and it's all happening to you. Yes, it's all happening to you. Well, I took the words you had and I kind of riffed on it a little bit to make that verse, so it's kind of original, but I guess it's kind of your words. I mean, do you have a second verse?
loved her and she learned to love me. We made a pair of colts, little stallion, little filly, and we called them Rose and Bud. They're the personification of our love. Every single solitary day. Every single solitary day. Personification, is that even a word, Lazy? I guess that might be a little discriminatory against horses, so we'll go with it. Oh, there's a single solitary day, and it's happening to you. It's a single solitary day, and it's all happening to you. Yes, it's all happening to you. What? I think I can pull together a third verse just to make this a real collaborative song. I have a horse for a friend, he's sometimes in my band. When he's not out chasing fillies across the field, he's a little lazy, a little crazy and undependable. But he comes in handy when I want to write a song. Every single solitary day. Every single solitary day. There's a single solitary day, and it's happening to you. It's a single solitary day, and it's all happening to you. Yes, it's all happening to you. It's all happening to you. Well, I guess I can give you a co-write on this one, Lazy. No, it's a co-write, not a cow, right?
Wow, there's certainly been a lot of great songwriting duos in the past. You know, Lennon, McCartney obviously comes to mind. But I think we're going to have to pretty soon add Neil Old and Lazy Horse to that list, because that was, that was quite magical watching that, that songwriting process taking place right before our very eyes over in the Beatles tribute room. Neil starting off with just, strumming away on his guitar, and Lazy Horse poking his head in the window and offering some suggestions, and the two of them put together quite marvelous songs. So very nice work there, Neil Old and Lazy Horse. So there you have the songs, folks. I don't know if you want to vote on them now. We're not. You can see the voting part of this was not really well thought out by the Tuesday Live crew, me. But we'll get by with it. Don't worry. I think David's compiling there. So if people want to vote, you can vote now, or we're going to put them up on the internet and vote later. Vote as often as you want. I see Ron's voting for everyone, which we certainly appreciate that, Ron. Your generosity with your votes are greatly appreciated, and other folks out there as well. But we're going to take it back up to Kapuskasing, one of our favorite musical towns in all of Ontario, on Tuesday Live. Certainly, we love all the folks up in Kapuskasing, about 5.5 hours north of North Bay. In case you're wondering where Kapuskasing is, if you've never been there. I've never been there. It's kind of a little off the beaten path. But I'm going to go there someday. We're going to bring the Tuesday Live show up there when we take the Tuesday Live show out on the road, and because there's an awful lot of talent and a lot of good friends we have up there now. And one of them is Marc Lamontagne, who's appeared in the show before, but here he is with his band Off the Kuff, and special guest Marc Lamontagne with a great cover of a tune I think you might just recognize. just a fantastic cover of Do It Again, Steely Dan by Off the Kuff, Marc Lamontagne. You can find links to Off the Kuff at the Tuesday Live feature artist page on tuesdaylive.ca. So check that out if you're interested. We're going to have them back. We've got actually Mark. We've got them booked for next week for our roads. We're going to do a show all on road songs next week. So if you have any favorite road songs, shoot them up in the comment or shoot them over to me, and we'll try to get cover as many of them as we can. And so we're getting ready to head out on the road, and going to do a little bit of road music. So don't forget to make sure you come check out the show next week. Tell your friends about it too. Let's get some more folks out here. Always nice to have a nice audience on a Tuesday night. And I'm sitting here playing in my basement. Out to all you good folks out there all over the place, down in the States and up north and east and west. Great to have everybody here tonight. Don't forget to vote your favorite new song from tonight's show. I think David's compiling the votes, so I don't know if he's got too many, but we'll if not, or we'll work for it. David, you post that in the comments once everybody. So stick around, hang around in the comments for a bit after the show if you want, and David will post those up for the live tally, and then I'm going to put them up also on Facebook and put a poll up there and see if we can stir up some interest. See who the grand champion. We'll announce it next week on the show. Who the grand songwriting champion is of Tuesday Live. I see a lot of different votes coming in there, so that's exciting. I'd like to thank everyone who participated in tonight's show. Stan McRae for his always amazing images. The great Lukas, a new artist on Tuesday Live, really enjoyed his music. Sandy Mackay, of course, I always enjoy having Sandy on the show. And of course, just that last band, Off the Kuff, with Marc Lamontagne guesting there. That was fantastic. Of course, our own crew here, the next Dylan, Rob Dylan, the greatest Neil Young tribute artist of our generation, Neil Old. Robbie O'Spoon, our good Irish friend over in Dublin, Ontario. Cousin Willie out in the shed, and everyone else involved with the show. Karen Cantello does our fantastic animations. She's brought Lazy Horse to life, which is quite exciting. We're excited about that. Whoops. And the band of rabbits, clapping rabbits, that was fun too. Lots of great stuff there as well. So thank you, Karen, for all the work you do. And of course, our Tuesday Live executive producer, the beautiful Carol Witherspoon, my wife. And we also have a senior executive producer now, my mother, Erna, who provides comments. She suggested opening up with the tribute. So we get advice from everybody. And we listen to it as well, particularly when it's my mother. But if you don't receive a show notification email, if the only time you find the show is just stumbling across it on Facebook, either like my page on Facebook and turn on notifications, or subscribe to the Tuesday Live YouTube page if that's where you are, and click on the bell to be notified when we go live. Or the easiest thing is just go to the tuesdaylive.ca website and sign up to our email list, and you'll get all the insider information about the show, including the link to our fun and fantastic Zoom after party, which we have every week. Nice little group of folks gathers there and shoots the breeze for a little bit after the show. And when you're at tuesdaylive.ca, make sure you check out our featured artist page for all the links to content from all your favorite performers. And thanks to all the generous folks who help support the show by being a patron or throwing a little cash in our virtual tip jar. And you can find out about that too on at tuesdaylive.ca. It's kept us going now for 71 episodes. And thank you as well for watching tonight. So great to have you here. And I'm going to close out with a song I close out most of the shows with. There are a lot of them anyways, called Just Love, because we all should just love one another. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Thanks for indulging us in our songwriting contest. We'll do it again sometime too. And just get out there and live and love as best you can. Be safe, folks. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know that they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love when Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. I'll only be here for a very short time to lie in the sun and drink sweet wine and just love. Well, I'll be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. Just gonna do, and if you join with me, well then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. Find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You'll find the only thing that we really need now is just hard to just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just love. Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love, just love, just love, just love, just love. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll tally up the votes and we'll see you next week, if not at the after party in a few minutes. Take care.